A bunch of Marjorie Taylor Greens. Canadians, you are the death of Canada. You really are. And it shows in comments, residential school genocide. Again, I'm going to say this very easily to understand amongst all Americans. They are the only country in the world that did not sign the UN rights of a child, aka government has authority over parents and their children. Indian Act 1876 Canada, running all the way to today. Residential schools that ran from that time all the way through till 2018. There were still day schools. And you still have an Indian Act. And all you Canadians who comment foolishly, stupidly, socialistly, fascistly, you're worse than all of that of the evil we saw of the Soviet Union, all of that evil of South Africa, all of that evil of many, 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 and we're talking dozens, USA has had to put to death. And a mass amount of Canadians who comment, who can't put their brains together, they say it was okay to raid First Nation families, force all their children into RCMP police cars, vans, wagons, take them thousands of miles away from their parents against their will. Think about that. Done over many, 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 many decades. And you still, so many of you say, there's nothing wrong with that. Like the Jews in the Holocaust, there was nothing wrong with that, right? And you scream, a lot of you, supposed Christians, when there's nothing Christian about you, and you're warped Anglican, you're warped United, you're warped Catholic Church ideals in your brain dead heads. You're not Christian. You're under Luciferian rule by a divine elite called your crown. You still justify it. You think that that's normal. It was a good thing. I've seen lots of you do it over many, many years, and I can't stomach it. It is anti-American. Don't you dare say you're pro-United States or somehow you're just like Americans, because you're not. You're under Luciferian rule. Your church ideals are all bullshit. You go to church, you pretend. You say you want parental rights, but you're okay with ripping the parental rights away from any race you deem inferior to your crown. Not even you, because you're that daft. When the crown takes from you at will, and you hand over your rights, hey, I don't need responsibility or accountability. How foolish and stupid are all of you? And I'm the rambling crazy? No, I'm very sane, very amalgamated, and absolutely enshrined with the soul of America. I've learned that. I've studied it. I teach that to all my loyalist friends and followers, and that's okay. For all you brain-dead Canadians, you're going to be destroyed. Your country's going to be destroyed. You're dragging us all into a third world status. Poverty. Food insecurity, it's coming real fast, you dullards. And sure, a lot of you in that 20 percentile, loyal to your crown, yep, take the children away. Parental rights are for losers, because if you're one of those idiots, one of those religious fanatic idiots from Anglican, United, or Catholic, and you think UN rights of the child, that your country solidified you, and you think the Indian Act was a good thing and residential schools were great, well, welcome to it, because it's going to be you. It's going to be you next. And USA is not going to stand for it on their northern border. You're not paying attention. You are not American. You're nothing like the Americans. I know, I go to the States all the time. Any American I meet in any town, even in the cities, Democrat or Republican, it's clear you see the healthy soul of that nation emanate from them. I don't see that in Canada. I see a mass amount of evil and stupidity, ignorance, a superiority, a blind belief that you're somehow just like an American. You're nothing like an American. I know Americans. I've been through a mass amount of the States, putting in good time in all kinds of different communities, south, north, east, west, Republican, Democrat, did not matter. That soul of the nation is real. Those Americans are infused with it from early childhood. Not in Canada, not even remotely close, not even the same peoples at all. Don't even speak the same English. Different meanings for different words. You're living in a delusion. And if you're one of those, I'm for parental rights, well, you don't got any in Canada. You gave them all away. You allowed your government, and mind you, a conservative government, so don't tell me. There is no right and left in Canada. It's up and down, just like Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, even JFK, and absolutely my now greatest president, Donald J. Trump, because this term 2 president is beyond belief. In all my wildest dreams and all my hopes and aspirations, he is the living truth of it, and I love it. Favorite president, hands down. And Canada's going to be blown away. We got senators jumping out. Oh, we got to claim this territory from the States. This island's ours. Are you on crack, man? And people are calling me delusional. Canadians are delusional in your belief in your superiority. USA is going to wipe the floor with all of us, and it's sad. There is a good, growing mass of Canadians coming on board who get it, understand it. Stay away from Anglican, United, and Catholic. Honestly, I was raised Catholic. I can say that without a doubt. Stay away from these deluded, crown-sworn fools who long ago gave away all of Jesus Christ and what they supposedly believe in. You want to learn the truth of God and you want to be a real Christian? Get into the United States, the Bible Belt. There's lots of Christian and even not even real Christian value religions there that at least enshrine natural law and the idea that we are of God, a higher power. I mean, teach their own, but never give divinity to government or elite ideals. And the idea that it's not the family unit that builds community, and it isn't in Canada, by law, by highest law. And Canadians still don't know this, and they pretend they're a real Christian. You're not. You're not. When you give up the family unit, you don't have community, and we don't. We don't elect our sheriffs because we don't have any, not real ones. Sheriffs in Alberta are the only title, and they're sworn to the Premier, and of course at the beck and call of Prime Minister. All the way down, that's how Canada works in all of its branches of government, top down, executive fused. And Canadians still don't know this. It's pathetic now. It's really pathetic. And when Americans see you blibbling and blabbing and going, this guy's an idiot, no, you're the idiots. America did away with all that more than 100 years ago. They have transformed. They found their soul of a nation, and they went at great lengths and great violence amongst each other to purge that evil, that antichrist mentality and fusion of old world order from America. They're the strongest they've ever been in civics, in human rights, and absolutely spirituality. Whether you like that or not, that's the truth. And that certainly isn't Canada in any way with its church understate. God bless everybody. That's my video. Share, share, share. Get it out there. Don't be the demon. Don't feed the demon. Don't be the dullard cuck. You've got to be brave. You've got to get it out there. I don't care. I give these videos because they're the truth. And when the day comes, which is coming very close for Canada, it's nearly over for us. It is happening now. I didn't say so last week in X. I didn't think so. But now I can say clearly it's coming extremely fast. And I love all of these propaganda videos by all the panicked supposed conservatives. And I don't talk about liberal. I don't have to because they're the nuttiest of the bunch. But at our best case conservative, they're the worst and anti-American you can ever find. That says a lot about Canada. And that's what America's wrestling with today. And it's not going to be very long before it's all over for Canada. You're going to lose all your territory. Senators talking about, this is our island. Oh yeah? President can dissolve all US-UK treaties, and most of populated Canada is gone. It's American. Snap of a finger, overnight, every northern state's expanded exponentially. And if you don't know about Old Maine, you should go look at that. Atlantic Canada. Quebec, old Quebec, which is most populous. Look where you're going. Ontario, look where you're going. Start looking at what states you're going to become. Fused, and you're going to be squatting on American land. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's the easy way, the 51st state, the cherished 51st state Donald J. Trump promoted. But those days are over. You didn't want to accept it because you're deluded in socialism and fascism. Extreme. You're gone. You're worse than a communist. And that's the best you can look forward to, is the hopes will become communist. I ain't going with that. Be a cool day in hell before I ever accept any of that. America first. America over all of us. That's what I want to see. And I want Canada the 51st state. But, man, we've got a lot of polluted and diluted. How could you ever put Jesus' name in your mouth in Canada? Or if you're a Muslim, how could you talk of Allah in this Canadian model system or any of those monarchies you came from? You are church under state. Your religion fell a long time ago, along with Catholicism and other British created offshoots, Anglican, United. And then you can look at absolutely the Judaists. Gone to monarchical, long time ago. That's the state of Israel today. Not American, not even close. If you ever want to know, just look at the taxation system of these countries I speak of. Off the charts. And people are suffering in class structure. Institutionalized. My God, what is wrong with people? How daft can you be? The writing's on the wall. The truth is there for all to read for themselves. AI is up to snuff. This isn't in the dark circles of academia anymore. It's in your hands, in the palm of your hand, literally on your phones, your devices, your computers, your laptops. Easily researched and confirmed. My God, wantingly to be abused peoples. That's Canadians in large margin. Get it out to everybody you know. God bless. Share the video. It's the truth. And it's going to be the death of all of us here in Canada. The destruction of Canada the hard way. The hard living, poverty way. Third world, man. Venezuela, Cuba. It's coming. That's my video. Bye now.